Aaron Singerman here with RxMuscle.com at the Camellia Classic in Slidell, Louisiana, standing here with the Masters 40 and over winner, Heath LeBlanc. Actually, Heath, we've known each other for a while. It's been a while, but we've known each other for a while from Baton Rouge.
Right, from Baton Rouge. Yeah, it's been about 17 years. But
Heath competed for the first time last year after a 17-year layoff. What made you decide to come back?
I turned 40.
That was your motivation?
That was my motivation, yeah. Turned 40, and I'm a personal trainer, and just wanted to do something with it, you know. That's about it.
You, back in the day when you competed 17 years ago, yeah, you were very, I remember you being very good. You did, you did some national level shows, right?
USA, Nationals, Junior USA, and a bunch of national qualifiers, yes.
And so when you decided to come back, what was the process? What did you have to do as far as, were you already training? You know, I haven't seen you in a while, so were you already training? Or
a lot of heavy dieting.
Yeah. Had you gotten real big?
I was 258 the first time.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what do you weigh right now?
215.
215. So you lost about 35. That's not that bad.
Well, it was tough. You know, when you get old, it's tough. It's not like even in your 20s, that's for sure.
Yeah. You said, you just told me, I had no idea. You have two twin boys. Yeah. Obviously, having a family. What is it different? How is it different being a bodybuilder and competing with a family versus when you're just by yourself?
Well, it's a lot harder because you got to take care of the kids and family first, you know. But my kids love it, man. They really do.
They're into it. Well, they're 12 years old now, so you have two boys, right?
Two boys, yeah.
And so are they like getting there with you, posing with Dad?
Oh yeah, they pose with me. Yeah, critique me and everything. Oh yeah,
they critique you.
Oh yeah.
Are they out there right now?
No, they're at a baseball tournament right now. Yeah.
So what is the future plans for Heath LeBlanc? What are you going to do with this from now?
I'm going to do a few more shows and get better. Try to win some bigger titles.
Are you hoping to get a pro card now? I know back in the day that was...
No. Maybe...
Masters National?
Masters Nationals, yeah. I'm considering it, yeah.
That's a few months away.
Yeah, I'm considering it.
Well, I'll be there. That would be great if I get to interview you again with the pro card.
That'd be good, man.
So Heath is actually going out there again for the Open, so you never know. You might have two interviews with Heath LeBlanc. I'll have to think of some more stuff to come up with.
Maybe another first place.
I hope so. For Heath LeBlanc, Aaron Singerman, RxMuscle.com. Aaron Singerman here for RxMuscle.com at the Camellia Classic in Slidell, Louisiana, standing here with the novice overall winner, Jonathan LeBlanc. Jonathan, how did you decide? First of all, you told me this is your very first year competing, and this is your first show. How did you decide to do this show?
Well, I got with Cash. That was the first step. Cash Guidry, he gave me my diet all the way through this show. And without Cash Guidry, I couldn't have got it done because he taught me a lot about diet, and I wanted to get my body in the tip-top shape that I could possibly get it in.
Well, you told me you played football at UNO. Now, I know I played football. I was horrible, and I didn't play in college. But I know that for me, the lifting of the weights, I knew that was more my thing. Obviously, you went a little further than I did. Did you know when you were playing that this is something you loved, like the training and the weights and stuff?
Well, I was helping the whole football team get bigger, so I figured, this might be the sport for me.
So, okay, take us from that. I know that was just recent. That was only a year ago, right? Yes. So take me from that to deciding to do your first show.
Well, I decided to do the show starting in January, so I figured I had about 4 or 5 months to prepare for the show. Every day I was in the gym grinding it out, sticking to my diet 100%, and I watched my body change from 12% down to a very low body percentage, and now, look, I got first place, so I guess I did it right,
Absolutely. So people might not know this, but in Louisiana, doing a novice show means not only are you a novice, but this is really your very first show. What is the plans from here? Where will you go next?
Well, I'm going to do the Greater Gulf and maybe try to get qualified for nationals for next year.
Very cool. For Jonathan, Aaron Singerman, RxMuscle.com. Aaron Singerman here with RxMuscle.com at the NPC Camellia Classic in Slidell, Louisiana, standing here with Brad Talamo, the winner and overall winner of the junior division. And just so people might be wondering, Brad, the junior division, unlike a lot of other places, novice, you do your first show. Junior means anybody that has done more than one show. And you actually did a novice show 2 years ago, right?
Sir, I sure did. I did a novice show in Biloxi, Mississippi, Power Shack 2010. I placed second place in heavyweight novice.
So was it purposely? Obviously you purposely took a year off, but did you want to bring stuff up? Is that why, or did you not compete because you couldn't?
I took off because I really wanted to bring up my legs and shoulders. I was pretty weak in legs and shoulders too, so I took the year off and brought them up, hopefully.
A lot. Well, you obviously did. You won. So a lot of people out there might be wondering, what does somebody do like you to bring up their legs? A lot of guys have that train the chest, arms, shoulders. How did you bring up your legs in a year so much?
I'm going to tell you, I did Monday and Fridays, leg day, squats. Twice a week, heavy squats every day. Well, Monday and Friday. And rest time in between instead of overworking. That seemed to work out for me pretty well.
So you told me 25 years old, and your goal for bodybuilding is what?
I would like to hit a national level at the age of 30.
Or before, right? Of course.
Or before. That'd be even better. But
so, Brad, where do you go from here? Are you going to do a show next year? You take time off? What's the plan?
I really haven't decided yet. I think I may take off a year like I did before and come up on the areas I need to come up more. I want to come up, of course, on legs. Legs is a big deal. I'd like to have some pretty big legs, some sick legs. That'd be nice.
So you told me you have a trainer, your buddy is kind of old school, and he kind of led you through this. Yeah. Who is that, and what did he do to help you?
His name is Richard Dupree. I've been training with him for the last 5 years. He's old school. A lot of heavy squats, a lot of barbell, dumbbells, just old school stuff. It works.
Oh, very cool. This show, how did you decide to do it? Ryan, my buddy Ryan, promotes this show. Ryan and his girlfriend, or fiance, Danielle. How did you decide to do this particular one?
Ryan talked to me about it. He approached me, and he asked me, if I was thinking about doing it, and I considered. And at first I wasn't. I was going to do the Power Shack again in Biloxi, and I ended up hearing that show wasn't going to be on. So last minute, kind of came forward and did this one.
Well, it certainly paid off for you. Aaron Singerman, winner of the junior overall. Brad, rxmuscle.com. Aaron Singerman here at the rxmuscle.com at the Camellia Championship in Slidell, Louisiana, standing here with the overall teen winner, and also, what, second place or third place?
Second place in the junior lightweight.
Second place in the junior lightweight. Alex Redoubt. Let's talk about it. You went through some challenges in this prep. You obviously look very good. You won the teen division. 19 years old. Tell us a little bit about the challenges you went through to get here.
My freshman year, found out I had scoliosis. I couldn't really participate in any sports, so the doctors were like, "Man, you got to build that muscle around your back, or it's going to get worse and stuff." I went through multiple MRIs, and that's all I could do. So, build up some muscle for a couple years. I actually played football, but I'm very accident prone. Broke my finger, had a surgery in the in the process, and also, lost my grandfather in this contest preparation, and also lost my uncle. And past week on the 22nd, marked 12 years that me and my mother got in an accident, and I lost my mother. So I really wanted to dedicate this contest to her. And so that was just pretty much the challenges I went through. When I found out I had scoliosis, started working out, found out I had crazy genetics, took it to the next level last June, bulked up to 200, and I just recently did the Optimum Classic in Shreveport, took first in the teens there, and in the novice lightweights I took second. And that was a very great, Prince Harrison put on a great show over there.
Yeah, absolutely. Prince Harrison's a great guy. Let me ask you a question. So, you're a teenage champion, right? Obviously, twice now. I know you told me you're not going to do the teenage nationals. You're 19 years old, so obviously that opportunity has passed you by when you decide not to do it. What is the plans for bodybuilding? Obviously, this has been very good to you, and it's obviously something that you've focused on a lot. What will be the plans for your future?
Definitely look for me next year. I'm going to be doing the Optimum again. I'll be doing this show. I'll be a teen still for the Optimum next year, so I'm going to do the teens and hopefully nail in another first. And but I want to take bodybuilding to the next level, man. All these opportunities have been arising for me. Photo shoots, training videos. I'm so blessed. God has given me wonderful things. And I just want to give a shout out also to my family. They have supported me through everything. My conditioner, and he helped me with my contest prep. My coach, he's Cameron Badgeron. My brother got me started in this. He actually helped me drop 20 pounds when I found out I had scoliosis. I was kind of chubby. I'm going to be bulking up the rest of the year. But be looking for me next year. I'll be competing, and hopefully years to come,
So let's talk about the hair. Now, when I videoed your routine, I noticed you had some unusual hair. Tell us, if you could turn around real quick, Dariel, get a. You see, he's got the green and the black kind of stripes. Tell us the idea behind it. Was it to get more noticed on stage, or is this something that you would do anyway?
Man, my family's really known for being outgoing. We love to be crazy and stuff like that. Last show I had this mohawk, had a little tail at the end. Well, but I want to give a shout out actually to in Eunice, Louisiana, to Impressions. They did my hair. We had a blast over there. They gave me a good deal. They do great hair over there, and I'm actually gonna be changing it again this week. So, but yeah, the hair, I'm just just a crazy deal, just spontaneous. I went in there and I said, hey, y'all do whatever y'all want with my hair. And they were like, oh, okay, that's going to be fun. But I wanted to match my posing suit. So I did little green in it. So that's basically it, man. I'm just crazy spontaneous. And, man, y'all never know what I'm going to do next.
One more question. Whenever I see tattoos, I don't have any tattoos, but because I feel like if I got some, I would just go crazy with them. So, no guts, no glory. I see this here. Do they mean anything, or do you just got them because why not?
It's what I live by. I believe you got to work and earn everything that you get. You know, you can't go out there and nobody's going to give you anything. You know, you got to put the work in. So, no guts, no glory. I live by that. As far as the Alpha and Omega, my brother has this tattoo. It's kind of like a little bond deal. It's the beginning and the end. It's in the Bible. Jesus and God, you know, he was the creator. And got this one on my back. This is for my mother. It's like a memorial tattoo. And this is a bull. I mean, this one's just for like shows the strength and just the tarsh, you know, shows bravery. And it's basically the background behind my tattoos.
So watch out for Brad Ridout. Alex, I've been saying Brad. Alex Ridout, Aaron Singerman, RxMuscle.com. Aaron Singerman here with RxMuscle.com, standing here at the Camellia Classic with the men's physique overall winner, also the Masters overall winner, Chad Latta. Chad, tell me, how did you decide? This is a big deal. Not only you win the men's physique, but you won the open overall, beating a lot of guys. How many shows have you done?
First show.
Now, I knew that, but first show, that's a big deal, man. You beat a lot of guys at the show, and a lot of pretty good guys.
Yes, it took a lot of practice and a lot of strict diet and a lot of confidence, yes.
Now, I did men's physique, and I could tell you that for me, it was awkward for me to stand up on stage. I just didn't have the swagger. You were definitely better than me. So what did it take for you to get comfortable on stage, to do as well as you did?
Practice my poses, confidence. I asked a lot of questions to my coach. I asked my coach a lot of questions and just pulled my abs in, smiled, and practiced from practicing my poses. You know, is really.
You said this is your first show ever, not just men's physique, first show ever. How did you decide to do men's physique?
Well, I knew that it'd be a little bit easier for me than doing the bodybuilding, and a lot of guys in the gym told me that the men's physique would be prime for me, and so that's what I went.
They were right? Obviously, they were right.
Yes. They told me I had the look that they were looking for.
You mentioned to me that you just got engaged relatively recently. You're getting married next year. You know, a lot of guys out there who are doing this have a partner or a girlfriend, whatever, or a fiance, whatever, wife. You said that she is very supportive. Tell us a little about that.
I lied. She's not very supportive.
She's horrible.
She is. She's, I don't know. She let me do it. She is supportive. It's hard. It's hard work for me and her, and I just had to promise to dedicate some time to her after this. And, so, yeah, she's supportive, and I owe a lot to her.
How difficult would it be to be – can you imagine doing this with somebody who is not supportive?
No. It would be tough. It would be impossible. I mean, our relationship would not exist if she wasn't supportive. So, yes, she is supportive. I joke around a lot.
Now, you said you're going to dedicate some time to her after. There are probably guys out there watching that want some suggestions. What will you do with her after? Are you just going to take a little break or what? On vacation?
Well, I just got off a cruise 3 weeks ago and ate my butt off, so I've been strictly dieting the last 3 weeks. So
you were on the cruise while you were dieting?
Well, before I started my diet, so yeah, I ate my butt off.
You've been dieting only 3 weeks?
Maybe 2 weeks. I stay lean year round.
You're very lucky. I
stay lean year round. To her, I spent a lot of time with her this weekend, which is good, and it's Memorial Weekend, so I'm going to spend a lot of time with her tomorrow and Monday, and just maybe slack off on the gym a couple of days instead of 6 days. Maybe go 4 for maybe a week or two, and see where it takes me.
Does she also go train at the gym, or is
she doesn't? She wants me to start training her. So yeah, so hopefully that's where I'll get some more support when I get her involved.
Makes sense. Yeah. So what is okay? So for Chad Latta, where are you going next? What's the next plan for you? What's the next show?
Well, it would be wise for me to do the Greater Gulf Coast show, which is a national qualifier, right, and do that. and then possibly maybe, go for my pro card if possible,
Right, of course. So you said it would be wise. Does that mean you're going to do it, or that just would be wise?
We'll see what happens, man. I just want to get a good meal in me right now.
You got to eat, right?
Get my thinking straight, see where my fiance is, because without my fiance, I couldn't have done this at all. So I have to see where my support is, and I stay lean year round, so it won't take me long.
At least that's nice, right? You don't have to suffer for months and months for this thing.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly.
So for Chad Latta, Aaron Singerman, RxMuscle.com. Aaron Singerman with RxMuscle.com in Slidell, Louisiana at the Camellia Classic with Robert Jacobs, overall winner here at the Men's Championship. So tell me, Robert, how did you decide to do this contest?
I decided about 2 weeks ago. I'm getting ready for another show in Jackson, Mississippi, the Southern Classic, and it was just a buddy of mine's show, and he asked me to do it, and I did well. I wasn't even expecting to win.
So give us a little bit about your contest history. I know you did. This is Ryan's show, so I'm assuming you're talking about Ryan, huh?
Yes. I've been competing since I was 15 years old. This is probably 50 shows I've done, and I don't intend to stop anytime soon.
50 shows. Oh my God, that's a lot of shows. So have you ever went to the national level before?
I have. I competed last year at nationals. I took 12th place in the middleweights. Wasn't really happy with my placing, so I'm gonna take a year off and try to put on as much muscle as I can and come back stronger in 2013.
How old a guy are you?
I'm 31 years old.
So last year, next show you're doing is the Mississippi show?
Southern Classic in Jackson, Mississippi.
So this is a qualifier, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So assuming you qualify, you take a year off and you build?
And I build. I try to put on as much muscle as I can, try to come back as a middleweight, one of the bigger middleweights, and hopefully do much better than last year.
So at this show, as people will see, you were pretty dominant at this show. What do you feel like you need to improve to do well at a national level?
Size, really. The guys were just much bigger than me. I was just outclassed with size, and hopefully I can put that size on in the next 14 months or so and do much better.
That's one of the things, Robert, that people don't realize is you're not a tall guy, but compared to the guys at the national level in the middleweights, they're like this, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I was one of the taller guys on stage, so I know I got to put some muscle on to stand next to those guys.
For Robert Jacobs, Aaron Singerman, RxMuscle.com.